Democracy is like a delicate flame, it can light up the world, but it can also be snuffed out in an instant. Throughout history, democracies have risen, thrived, and then crumbled under pressure. But why is democracy so fragile? And what pushes it to the edge? In this video, we'll uncover the moments when democracy is most at risk, and what we can do to keep it alive. Let's get started. Welcome to Impact Journal, where we draw parallels between current events and historical pasts. Democracy is more than a system of government, it's a dream. A dream of equality, freedom, and a voice for everyone. From ancient Athens to the American Revolution, people have fought and died for this dream. But here's the hard truth: democracy is never guaranteed. It's a constant struggle, and it's always one step away from slipping through our fingers. Why? Because democracy isn't just about laws and institutions, it's about people. And people can be swayed, divided, and manipulated. Democracy doesn't collapse overnight. It's a slow erosion, a perfect storm of factors that chip away at its foundation. Here's what that storm looks like. 1. Economic crisis. When people lose their jobs, their savings, and their hope, they become desperate for change, even if it means sacrificing freedom. 2. Political polarization. When societies split into us versus them, compromise becomes impossible. Leaders exploit these divisions to consolidate power. 3. Social unrest. Protests, riots, and violence create chaos, making people crave order, even if it comes at the cost of democracy. 4. External threats. Wars, cyber attacks, and foreign interference weaken democratic institutions and create a demand for strong leadership. 5. Erosion of trust. When people stop believing in the system, they stop defending it. And that's when democracy falls. Let's look at some real-life examples of democracies on the edge. 1. Weimar Germany. After World War I, Germany's democracy was weak and unstable. Hyperinflation, unemployment, and political extremism paved the way for Hitler's rise. 2. Venezuela. Once a thriving democracy, Venezuela descended into authoritarianism due to corruption, economic collapse, and the erosion of institutions. 3. Hungary. Under Viktor Orban, Hungary has seen a steady decline in press freedom, judicial independence, and fair elections. 4. Ancient Rome. Even the Roman Republic, one of history's greatest democracies, fell to dictatorship after years of internal strife and power struggles. How can we tell when democracy is in danger? Here are the red flags. 1. Attacks on the press. A free press is democracy's watchdog. When it's silenced, the truth is silenced too. 2. Erosion of elections. Voter suppression, gerrymandering, and claims of rigged elections undermine the democratic process. 3. Weakening of institutions. When courts, legislatures, or independent agencies lose power, democracy loses its checks and balances. 4. Rise of populism. Populist leaders often use divisive rhetoric to undermine institutions and consolidate power. 5. Normalization of violence. When political violence becomes acceptable, democracy is on the brink. The fight for democracy isn't just for politicians, it's for all of us. Here's how we can protect it. 1. Stay informed. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself about your rights and the issues at stake. 2. Participate, vote, protest, and hold leaders accountable. Democracy only works if people show up. 3. Defend institutions, support independent courts, a free press, and fair elections. 4. Build bridges, reduce polarization by engaging with people who have different views. 5. Learn from history, understand the mistakes of the past to avoid repeating them. Democracy is fragile, but it's also resilient, if we fight for it. The question is, will we? What do you think? Is democracy at risk today, and what can we do to safeguard it? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video important, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.